Alright, quick update on OGN. So we're having a throwback to this green support box, and in my opinion, it doesn't matter whether you want to view this as a bull flag, it doesn't matter if you want to view this as a retest of the 618 Fibonacci. Both are very valid opinions, they're both completely valid in technical analysis, but this 618, in my opinion, it needs to hold. I really don't. Obviously OGN is looking very nice in the short term. We've had this big impulse up and we're kind of bull flagging out. So I really don't see, the need to panic currently. If we do start breaking below the 618 Fibonacci, which by the way is round about 49 cent, if you want to be conservative just to be safe, I'd say 48 cents. So as long as we don't start putting in 4 hourly closes, daily closes below 48 cent, then I still do think that it is possible for OGN to have this big reversal we've been talking about and potentially come up to $1. Nonetheless, it is, we are retesting the last line in the sand. This is basically a really simple video. We're bull flagging out. If we do break below the 618 Fibonacci, which once again is around about 48 cent, we would have come down through the bottom of this bull flag. We would have broken the 618, but like I said, keep your eyes on the 4 hourly candles. I'm not necessarily that interested in a wick. You can see there's been a few times, I don't want to go through every scenario, but there's been a few times where we've had wicks below important regions of support on OGN, and then within the next hour or so we completely parabolically break through them. So this is 12 right now where I am. By the time I upload this, I imagine we've got about another hour worth of data on this 4 hourly candle. If you're checking this out, this within an hour of when it's been uploaded and we're below 48 cent, then I would be getting very, very cautious on OGN, and I would potentially think that we could be coming back down to sweep the lows. So I do still have a very, very tiny amount of OGN left. If you were in with me from the trade, we got in, I think we got in as this impulsed up. I can't remember exactly when we got in, if I'm completely honest. If you look on the right side of my screen, I cover about 30 altcoins, so I basically leave these trades open. This is a very, very small trade in my portfolio, much less than 1%. Nonetheless, I took over 50% profit on the trade. When we did come up here and we had a strong rejection, I told you I'd potentially be looking to rebuy if we have a nice retest of the 618, and I'm still considering that. Nonetheless, we do need to have a strong bounce coming in from the 48 cent for me to consider accumulating a tiny bit more of OGN, and perhaps I wouldn't buy on the retest of the 618. I might be looking to buy a breakout of the bull flag if we have like a 4 hourly close, but that's kind of all I see for OGN. This is your line in the sand, 48 cent. We need to hold it. We need to start breaking out the top of this bull flag. If we break below the 618 at 48 cent, I would have to assume that we're coming back down to sweep the lows. So that's all I see for OGN. And also the only reason why I'm not even considering this 786 Fibonacci down here around about 39 cent is I've charted this. I've looked at how these uptrends work on OGN, and whenever we have an uptrend on OGN, we normally have throwbacks to the 0.5 Fibonacci. If not, we have a throwback to the 618. I mean, I think based on here we came back to the 0.5. Yeah, you can see we came back to the 0.5 on the next micro impulse up from here to here. We back tested the 618. We never come down to the 786. So market structure is normally invalidated once we break below the 618. So that's all I've got for you. Keep your eyes on 48 cent if you're watching this and we're below 48 cent and this video was uploaded more than an hour ago. That probably means we've got a 4 hourly close below the 618, and then I'd be very, very cautious on what's going to be happening in the next 4 hourly candles, the next daily close. I think we'd be coming down to sweep the lows. So as long as we don't close below 48, we're all good. That's all I see for OGN. Once again, none of this is financial advice, just my opinion on the market, and you've always got to do what's best for you. Cowboy out. Peace.